Good day, you bunch of legends, and welcome back to Team Ion Presents Let's Play SOCOM, US Navy SEALs. This is Darius, and we're going on a rescue mission today.
We don't have time to worry about the loss of the biodata. The Riddah Rouge has taken captive the U.S. ambassador to Thailand and his wife. The terrorists have demanded ransom money and threatened to execute the hostages if their demands are not met. Intelligence tracked their movements to an abandoned temple in the jungles of Han Ken. You're their last hope for survival. Good luck, team. At this point, we're primarily concerned with the retrieval of Ambassador Ness and his wife. We can't expect civility from Thongkon or his men, so we need to work quickly. The Thai government is willing to pay the Riddah Rouge to avoid an international incident. But paying that ransom money will give Thongkon everything he needs to mass-produce a virulent agent that could kill tens of thousands. Like many ruined temples in Thailand, the Wat at Han Ken is a collection of crumbling buildings and thick brush. The surrounding area holds an indigenous population of rice farmers. They are probably hiding from the now notorious Riddah Rouge, but you may be able to gather intel from them.
Yes, you can sneak under these huts that will be in the game, the level, but you, given my last example of failing stealth, I might not be able to.
The following primary objectives must be completed for a successful mission. Objective 1. Collect intel. Objective 2. Secure and extract Eleanor Ness. Codename Morgan. Objective 3. Secure Ambassador Ness. Codename Arthur.
I find it somewhat, well, I mean, obviously they wouldn't have known about this since this was a very long time ago, but Arthur Morgan from Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, we'll do this as we always do it. I would advise, basically I always advise, well basically, the three things I pick are always ammo, some sort of offensive grenade, and some sort of and a flashbang. Always take the flashbang and the double ammo if you can. And we'll give Jester a sniper rifle, as usual. Oh, I've given us all sniper rifles by mistake. Oops. Okay, never mind. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. That would have been interesting if we'd gone in there with all sniper rifles. Let's do this. You may have accidentally just seen my mouse, I was just clicking out of something. I just started my computer, so some sounds might pop up. Sorry about that, unprofessional. I'm sure an actual American serviceman or woman would actually know the sign language they use there.
Work quickly. Find Arthur and his wife Morgan. Protect them at all costs.
All right, let's move. Keep on the alert for intel which would locate the captives. We've got to scout the area carefully for hostile movement.
Okay. Now, we could, if we wanted to, a tooltip is...
Enemy sighted, 3 o'clock. Tango spotted, 12 o'clock.
Really? If we wanted to, we do have an option where we could call in this support helicopter. It'll fly through the area and kill most of the terrorists that are in this immediate area, this starting position that is, but it does mean we lose our chance to gather intel, and in order to gather the intel, we have to be able to very quietly
Tango spotted, 3 o'clock. shots.
If you can't do it with one bullet, don't do it at all.
Subject neutralized.
No, they know we're here. Oh well. Yep, I knew that was a bad idea. Oh well, let's call in the helicopter. Let's be American about this.
They know we're here, sir.
Doesn't matter.
Following your lead. Hostiles are on the move, sir.
Normally some music plays when that happens. Some really, like, swelling,
Tango, he's on the
American-sounding music. But what happens is you see there's that hut, and there's that hut in the distance there. What would have happened is that if we had managed to sneak under it without getting, without alerting the Riddah Rouge to our presence, is they would have, or the local peasants, well, the game calls them peasants, would have talked about how, they're not letting the, Morgan's the woman, right? Yeah, they're not letting her see her husband, and, they're treating them poorly and whatnot, and I think it may talk about that the husband, the ambassador, is Arthur. He is more heavily guarded than the wife. So yes, you are required to rescue the wife before you rescue the husband, because his position is like right at the end of the level, and it's a very linear path. If you can't do it with one bullet, don't do it at all. I think I may have said that already. That's another League of Extraordinary Gentlemen quote. Sean Connery, may he rest in peace. I don't like the fact that it says they're engaging, but they haven't actually taken down whoever it is they're fighting. Whoever it is, it's not obvious. Is this going to be another one of those missions like the last one where we don't actually clear the front area?
Dropped him.
Oh, there we go. He must have been hiding under here. You know, I do wonder if that means that technically within the law of, well, not the law, but the game, there's like one guy who is in that first mission area that we did in the last mission. He's just wondering what happened. Now this is a sort of mission where you need to take the initiative if you can, and it helps if you don't follow the obvious path. I had a feeling there'd be someone up there. I have no idea what that person said, because I don't speak Thai, obviously. I speak a little Italian, well, a good amount of Italian, and I'm learning Spanish, but obviously, just, here we go. It's probably because whichever one of the teammates spoke Thai isn't actually there, or wasn't close enough.
Commander, you should locate Morgan first. She's likely to be less heavily guarded than her husband.
Oh yes, I do remember the first question that the one of the terrorists asked is, why are we keeping these two Americans? It's, you know, a waste of our time, and the other person says, you know, we need the money. Now I believe there is someone on this. Here we go. Headshot. It would be the height of bad luck for there to have been a second person up there. Shh. Quiet. Yep. My feeling was correct. Well, I know I heard a scream, so I'm going to assume that there's someone at the entranceway, and it did come from the right as far as I can tell, so... Oh. Right. I'm going to make a save state here. Oh! Sorry, you may have just seen my mouse just then.
Hostile sighted. 3 o'clock.
What the... Why did I switch to my pistol? Must have hit the button by mistake. Oh. Manual reload. Right. This mission, when I was playing this game for the first time as a teenager, was ridiculous. But that's because I didn't know where all the enemies were and whatnot. It really helps if you do. Wouldn't it be terrible if there was someone standing right there and I didn't notice them? And then all of a sudden they rifle butt you. I know that there is a person. Oh.
Enemy sighted. 1 o'clock. Tango. He's on the move.
This is why you can't afford to be timid.
Enemy sighted. 10 o'clock.
Did he go on?
Tango down.
I know, or I believe that there is someone who's hiding in this little section here, so... Nope. Maybe not. In all the other games that I've played of this particular level, there's always someone hiding there. Now, you see that big temple, and I mean this whole place is a temple, but that big, I'm not sure what to call it, corridor. There is a window there that you can, if you are sneaky enough, I think you can get... As I was saying before being interrupted, let's just make a save state just for fun. No, not just for fun, because it's important. There is a window here where you have... you can get close enough, and if you're sneaky enough, you can take shots at the enemy guarding this particular part of the temple beyond. But I think one of them is going to scream because it's triggered that they know you're there. That's that. In fact, I don't even know if you are actually... Now I'm second guessing myself. I'm not sure if you can. Tempted to stand up and just take a little look-see and... This isn't bad. Well, we managed to get 2, that's not bad. I think when I first came here, I thought you had to jump through this area and accidentally switched to the pistol. It's because I had my my left index finger resting on the L2, sorry. He's not going to come back, is he? He took a bullet at least, so when we do fight him, he'll be weak. Oh. Okay, 3 people, 3 kills and 1, not sure what to call it, wound. So that's not bad. Beyond this temple that's right in front of us is a small little building where Morgan, the wife, is being kept. And to get there, we have to go... Well, I think we might have been able to jump through that boarded up section, even though there's a window in it, but what you're supposed to do is go through here. This is the flank, it's one of our objectives. To secure it, we have to go past. I'm going to be very sneaky, and
Cutting fire.
you one of the things this objective that I have highlighted is identify sentries. finish it, you just basically have to spot where all the people are before you fight them. So we're just going to go nice and slowly. This is probably not really compelling viewing, but safety first. I haven't been killed in this Let's Play yet. If I do get killed, I'll just revert a save state. There's one. Oh, he ran too quickly. Maybe it's scripted to do that. There's one. Why didn't I identify that? Yep, sentries everywhere, not a drop to drink. Part of me just wants to shoot them. At this point, we are really giving up operational safety in order to do this.
Tango spotted, 12 o'clock.
We're getting closer.
Hostile, 12 o'clock.
Oh, whatever. You know what?
Going hot, sir. Hostile neutralized.
And for some reason, the identify sentries, oh, there we go. There must have been a fourth person, that's why it wasn't firing. Oh well. I'm sure some military person could say it's probably not a good idea to let your enemies get within firing range of you just for the sake of looking at them. But then, you know, if this were an actual military game, I imagine people would be playing it... If military people were playing this game, they'd be playing it a lot better than I could. Right. There is the darkened path that branches off this atrium. You may be able to take out some of the terrorists from this stealthy route. Yes, and we will be taking that route. Now, a cutscene will trigger where the terrorists will start to put the ambassador's wife's life in danger. Anyway, you'll see in just a second.
Team, Morgan is in danger. Locate her quickly.
As far as I know, there isn't a timer where they actually... Just making sure we're all on fire. Well, there isn't a timer where they'll just kill her for, you know, no reason at all, but you never know. There's one. What am I doing? Oh, that could have been the death of us. Right. The last mission wasn't nice enough to give us NVGs, but we do have them for this one. Now, we're going to come out of this building, and on the right, that will be where Morgan is. But just to be sure... Just going to make sure that there aren't any people hiding here, and this is a dead end, so never mind. Although I believe when we go for the extraction for this, for Morgan, that a terrorist will actually come out of this place. Okay, let's do this properly. Checking. Right. I feel really nervous about this. No, we can't do a breach bang and clear. Okay. Ah, not bad.
Thank God you found me. I thought they were going to kill me. I thought they were going to kill me.
HQ, we have Morgan. Let's get her out of here.
I was a bit worried then because I didn't actually know where. Worst time to reload ever. As I said, I know some terrorists will come out of this one. Once Morgan is over here, come here, lady. Oh. Where?
Dropped him.
Come here. Is she here? Oh, okay. I don't like that the wall music is still going. Okay. Now this will cause Morgan to be escorted out of here. I'm just going to make a save state. And she is gone, and we can continue on our merry way. Alright. That's basically half the mission done. I don't think any troops actually show up at this atrium at this point. The troops that are left are further into the temple complex. This is the longest mission we've done so far. We're at 20 minutes, or 22 minutes almost, and we still have probably 5 minutes to go. The man, look sharp. Obviously, if any of the hostages die, game over. This guy's running away for some reason. I was trying to get get the crosshair dead on him, and then I realized, wait, we have aim assist. Why am I doing that? If you wanted to do a really like expert mode on this game, you could, well, crank up the, first of all, get to Admiral difficulty or whatever the highest difficulty is. It is called Admiral on SOCOM 2, and turn off auto aim assist is what I'm trying to say. I did actually finish at the SOCOM 2 on Admiral difficulty, believe it or not. I don't know if I've said that over in the last mission, but yeah. It was just lots of trial and error. Thankfully, at this point, most of the terrorists, you can catch them with their pants down, basically. But there are some, like I get the feeling there'll be some in this building, these buildings that'll just pop out and be pretty nasty to deal with.
Target killed.
I don't even know where the target was, but oh, there. What a poor soldier I am. You see, I knew it. I knew there was a guy in one of those. So there, my paranoia was justified. That's my excuse and I'm sticking with it. You cannot escape? Actually, no. You're trapped in there with us. Ow. That music you are now hearing is playing because we've reached the end of the level, and whoa. That building over there contains Arthur, and also, well, there was one guard over Arthur in the roof, and there'll be one who is arguing with him actually inside the temple complex. I mean, the temple room. You cannot escape.
Tango spotted. 11 o'clock.
Just making sure that there aren't people.
We're running out of time, sir. We need to locate Arthur without causing too much attention.
นายน่าจะมีค่าอย่างที่ทองก้อนเรียกร้องนะ
เอาล่ะแค่หยุดโบกปืนนั้นก็พอแกไม่มีทางชนะ
ไม่ชอบ
เรา
เหร
ร่ว
อ
มมือกับผู้ก่อการร้าย
จะหยุดหลังจากฆ่าแกแล้ว
โอเคจะทำอะไรก็เอาสิโบกปืนสิโอเคจะทำอะไรก็เอาสิโบกปืนสิ
Ambassador, we are here to rescue you.
You've come just in time. Thank you.
Arthur's secure. Let's get out of here.
And technically we haven't cleared the temple, but you know what?
Primary objective complete.
Done. So I wonder if, like, that any remaining terrorists that we didn't actually kill are just wondering, what happened? We were in control of the situation and then suddenly we weren't. Now, technically, I dropped one of the episodes at 6 o'clock this morning. It's now almost midday in Australia, or 12 o'clock in the afternoon. So I think I'll put this episode up immediately, so you get 2 episodes in one day.
Good work. Even though they've still got the data, maybe we've stopped them from getting the money to put it to use.
The next mission will be dealing with Hong Kong and getting the biodata and putting a stop to the Riddah Rouge, and we got a C. We're a really average soldier.
Remarkable work, Commander. The ambassador and his wife are recovering from their ordeal, but send their thanks. Of course, this isn't the end of the terrorist threat. If they're bold enough to kidnap and ransom an ambassador, they need cash for bigger plans. There can be no doubt that the Riddah Rouge is planning to mass-produce a deadly biological agent. You will have to stop them.
And stop them we will, but that's for another time. Thank you everyone for watching. This is Darius, and no matter where you are in the world, have a good day.